What's going on, guys? So it's the day after England beat Tunisia by 2-1 in Group G. Now, it's a game that we got off lightly. It's a game that we deserved to win overall, but we really huffed and puffed in that second half with lack of creativity. Now, let's talk about the first half. So the first half, for me, England were far too good for Tunisia in the first 20 minutes. You know, we should have been out of sight. You know, we should have been at least 3 or 4 up, and, you know, was deservedly took the lead through Harry Kane. You know, a bit of a scramble in the box, and Harry Kane was on hand to tap in, you know, at the far post, and we're 1-0 up. You know, we're completely dominate. You know, the likes of Lingard are missing chances, and you're thinking to yourself, come on, man, lads, just, you know, hit the target. You know, they're nothing special. You know, we're hitting the crossbar, and the keeper's absolutely nowhere to be seen, and the keeper went off, actually, for Tunisia with a broken shoulder. Then they had to replace him with another one. And then after that, we kind of lost the rhythm a little bit. You know, Tunisia were growing into the game. You know, they were creating opportunities themselves. And, you know, Pickford had to be on hand to save, you know, 1 or 2 shots. But, you know, the controversial moment was towards half-time when Tunisia won a pen through Kyle Walker. I don't know what he was doing. You know, it was a deserved pen. Don't get us wrong. You know, Kyle Walker is experienced. He plays for Manchester City. You know, he plays in the bigger games. He should know not to put your elbow in someone's face. And yes, it's a yellow card. And the player for Tunisia was going nowhere. But in that case, he shouldn't be putting his hand or his elbow in the way of an opposing player. Then he stepped up for Tunisia and scored, only just beating Pickford at his left-hand side, and it's 1-1. Then going into half-time, it was 1-1. But before that, we should have had a pen with Harry Kane. You know, he was brought down. He was wrestled to the ground, should I say, from a corner. And, you know, this was a recurrence of the whole game, really. And for me, it should have been a pen. I don't know why VAR is even in the World Cup if it's not getting used. That's what it's there for. You know, the referee should be using it. You know, for me, that's too inconsistent, in my opinion. You know, the referee should be on hand to, you know, award that decision. He should at least be looking at it. If he'd looked at it, England would have had a pen there and then. Not to say it would have been scored, you just don't know. But at the end of the day, it was a decision that should have been given. And if that had not been given, sorry, if that hadn't been given, and it hadn't been, you know, if we hadn't have got the result yesterday, we would then looked at that result and said, you know, we should have got something. Now, then let's go into the second half. You think England would go out and have a fast start? We were very, very lethargic in that second half, and we really got off a one in that game. You know, Tunisia were battling hard. You know, they were just sitting back. They weren't really creating anything, but that's because they don't exactly have the best players on the pitch. They don't exactly have the best, you know, squad on paper. They're not going to create opportunities. They're going to create the odd one. But to be honest with you, we should be doing better, you know. I don't know what Gareth Southgate was doing. You know, he didn't bring on his substitutions quick enough for me. You know, I mean, he brought Eric Dyer on later on, but I'll talk about that very, very soon. And, you know, we were missing chance after chance after chance, and the keeper was just pulling save after save after save off, and you're thinking to yourself, is it going to be our day? You know, are we going to let 3 points drop? You know, are we going to, or should I say, we're going to drop 2 points? And it was looking the case until the 90th minute when Harry Kane popped up again to give England a 2-1 lead. You know, he was there on hand to score, and England won the game by 2-1. But really, we got off so lightly. If we'd been playing a better nation, then that draw could have stood. You know, we might even have lost because, to be fair, at times in the second half we looked lethargic. If we brought Jamie Vardy on, say the 70th minute with 20 minutes to go, we could have easily scored 3 or 4 against Tunisia yesterday. But at the end of the day, we got the result, and that's all that matters. You know, 3 points. We're second in the group. You know, Panama lost by 3-0 against Belgium, so they top the group up to now. But all that matters is, if as long as we finish second or first and we'll get out this group, and then we can focus on the knockout stages. How far can England go? Or so how far can England go, should I say? That remains to be seen. But you leave me your thoughts down below in the comments. There will be a vlog out on this video, but I've got a few bits of editing to do for that, so maybe out later on today. Also, stick your stick the like on the video. Also, comment. I'm losing my voice here this morning. Tell them half asleep. And also, don't forget to subscribe to 100% NUFC. Leave us your thoughts down below.